Hello guys, this is Pawan Joshi from MB2tronics. So today I will tell you how we can use external interrupts. If you guys are not following my tutorials, you just visit my channel and you will see there I have already covered a lot of interfaces using with 8051, and in the last video tutorial I just covered how we can use timer interrupts, and that is nothing but a software interrupt. So on that case, whenever TF flag bit is getting 1, so that time interrupt is that interrupt signal is generating and it is jumping to its ISR. So the same way here we have this we are also have two external interrupts in 8051. First one is INT 0 and another one is INT 1. So two types of external interrupts are there: level triggered and edge triggered. So we will see the detailed difference of these two interrupts in later videos. Today I will just cover one edge triggered interrupt. So briefly I'll just tell you what is edge triggered interrupt. In this case, actually whenever we reset the controller, that INT 0 and INT 1 pin are initially low. So if we have made them high and we are just passing one signal from high to low, so on that case one external interrupt means like that controller will interrupt through that signal and it will pass one signal, means like it will jump to its ISR and it will serve that thing, and again it will come back to the main execution program. So what we have taken here, we have just taken these 8 LEDs, and these 8 LEDs are connected to port 2 and sorry, and here in this case you can see one push button is there which is connected to external interrupt pin 0, INT 0, and one more LED I have connected here in this P1.0 port. So what I will do, what I have written in my code, in that code this thing is working endlessly, means in the condition this is endlessly working. We have infinite loop for this case. So but whenever I'll press this switch, so what will happen on that case, this thing will get one high to low pulse because this is connected to ground, and on that time I have just written one ISR that just make it blink this LED for 4 times. So whenever I will press this thing, this will stop on that case, and means like just controller will just save the instruction, last executable instruction to its program counter, and it will jump from this situation, means like this execution stage to here, and it will serve this interrupt in its ISR, and after finishing this thing it will just jump to on the same instruction by popping up top 2 bytes of that stack. So I'll just show you the code also. Okay, so in this software we have written this code. Here we have two functions. In first case we are initializing ports, and in the second case we are doing necessary things to create that edge triggered interrupts. So let's jump to the main function. We have just called these two functions, and here in this case we are just endlessly working with P2 port, means P2 port is blinking endlessly, and whenever that external interrupt will occur, so here first we have the initialization of that ports. P3 we are making 0x04. Remember guys this thing, because this is edge triggered interrupt, so in first we have to make INT 0 pin high, then only we can pass high to low pulse. So that's why other ports are 0, and P3 we are giving 0x04. 0x04 is nothing but 0000 0100 in binary. So that's why INT 0 is getting 1 from this instruction, this case. So here again we have this sorry guys, in this case we have initialize into 0 this function. In this function we are just initializing necessary things for generating that edge triggered interrupt on, and in this case tcon is 0x01, because to create that edge triggered interrupt we have to make that IT0 pin high. So that's why IT0 pin is the first pin of this tcon register, least significant bit, and in this case I interrupt enable register we have 1000, 0001 means this one is for X. We are just using that EX0, we are making that pin high, and 8 means we are just enabling the interrupt. EA pin is there, that thing we need to do. And here in this case, this is the interrupt service routine. So whenever that edge triggered interrupt will occur, it will jump to this method and it will serve this thing, and after that when it will see the RETI instruction, it will just come out of this thing and it will again go to this while condition, and it will just take top 2 bytes from this stack, and it will work on this case immediately. So that's why so that interrupt 0 we are writing here, because this interrupt 0 is the special number which is assigned to 8051 in C programming, that whenever we are using interrupt 0, it means we are using EX0, interrupt 1 means timer overflow flag, and EX1 this way we have these numbers are there. So remember, this thing should be exact as it is, we need to write. So you cannot change this thing. This is the function name of that interrupt 0. So okay, we will just compile this. We are just building, and here in this case I'll just run this thing. Okay, first I will show you how this in the ISR what we are doing. We are just P1 equals to 0x0 and then P1 equals to 0x00. It means we are just blinking this, and this loop is for 4 times, 0 to 4. So it means 4 times this LED, last LED of P1, last pin number LED in P1 port will blink for 4 times, and again it will go to this while condition. So let's see here. Here you can see I have just run this thing, and here you can see port 2 is just working endlessly. And if I'll press this thing, so you can see this LED will blink for 4 times, and this thing will stop on that particular time, and this will work. And after finishing this interrupt service routine, it will again come to this. So I'm just going to press this thing. Here you can see this is on, and this was 4 times this thing is blink. So hopefully I hope that you understand this thing. So if you have any doubt regarding this, just feel free to comment us below, and in the next video tutorial we will just look on how serial communication works, and we will also see how we can just type means like through computer keyboard. If you will just press any key, it will just come to the LCD. So these type of things we will do in the next video tutorials. So please like this video if you are really getting something, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you guys, thank you very much.